How's it going? My name is George Weiner. I'm the chief whaler of Whole Whale. I want to tell you a story. It's actually kind of embarrassing. So I was invited to speak on a panel about using AI and fundraising. And I was at this conference in New York, and I get there and I have other panelists. And one of the other panelists, his name is also George. So yeah, small world. And sure enough, we show up. And I'm a little nervous. I haven't spoken for a little while because, the whole COVID thing. And we're wearing the same exact sort of gray sport jacket and blue pants. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. We have two Georges on this panel wearing the same thing. What are the chances? And my mind is going, I'm like, actually, this is a lot like what happens when the average person wanders onto a general tool like GPT-3, GPT-4, ChatGPT, or any of these large language models like Claude or Lambda or Bard. And what happens is you're getting this average. And this leads me to the gray jacket problem. So what is the gray jacket problem? Well, here's the thing. Both Georges, myself and the other George, wandered into a department store rack, and we were looking at this rack, and we said, what a delightful gray jacket. I'm sure it will look great on me, make me feel like I'm at least appearing professional. And look at those delightful blue pants. And so we put on our gray jackets and our blue pants, and we wandered in thinking that we were putting something unique out there in the world. As we sat there, realized we're not. That's the gray jacket problem. That is the problem that I see with what's going to happen as more and more of your staff and your partners go on to these average trained large language models without the knowledge of how to design proper prompt architecture. Prompt architecture is what is going to be that next learning level. A prompt architect, I argue, is going to be something that you are hiring in your organization or training to become inside of the next 3 years is going to be as common as the sort of social media manager was. And just as it was an issue, a bit of a problem, let's say going back a decade, where we were letting our interns run our social media posts. This is just one example of intern managed social media gone wrong, of Amnesty International being attacked by an intern running the CSIS Twitter account. That's an oops. Yeah, that was a mistake. You're right now letting folks in your organization, junior, senior, all levels, wander into the rack and pull out gray jackets and then put it on, and it's going to become more and more noticeable. In the same way that you can identify stock photography pretty quickly, we're going to be able to tell much more quickly when we're getting that average response from these large language models, because that's all they're doing. They're taking a couple dice, random number generator, here's the next word based on the probability of the previous words, based on our training of the entire corpus of the internet, Quora, whatever it was been trained on. You're getting the average unless you can tune it in. And that's the key point, and that's what I really want social impact organizations to avoid, the gray jacket problem. I'm keeping the gray jacket though, I like it. Oh yeah, you should watch this. This is going to be perfect for you. Definitely not a gray jacket, but probably algorithmically driven.